Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And that gets things running.
It's always intriguing to see just how much influence Bonucci has over the game here.
Part of a famous back three, of course, that is written into Italian footballing folklore.
Yeah, and he was the most adept with his feet and build-up play, Peter. I would say his style of play is more sweeper-like. It's going to be his job to mop up anything the backline wins back and then start zipping passes left, right and over the top.
Oh, can he finish? It's their first effort on goal.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Tries to play it through. Cross gets his head on it! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Aims beyond the defence. Xavi Alonso strokes it back.
Bullet really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
In with the challenge. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Kaká, he's got away. Plenty to aim at here. Oh, well played. Locatelli. But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Locatelli. Now it's Dembele. Now it's Mbappe. So we're still where we started right now. Now it's Hullet. Locatelli spots it and intercepts. Not the most accurate pass. Xavi Alonso played out to the left flank. Passes short and sharp. And here's Mbappe. Zanetti defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Bonucci cuts out the pass. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Kane. It's a good ball out wide. Bonucci cuts it out. Now it's Mbappe. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
That's a nasty shot. And the shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Mbappe has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Bellingham. Sagantosu have the chance to go the other way. He is through here. Kagawa. And that is a little undercooked. Now this could be a chance. Referee has just said play on. Donatoni. Now it's Dembele. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking for options for movement. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well read, nice interception. Donatoni. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. Kagawa. Pull it, and he's running through. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Kong and Hanoi have themselves a chance from the spot. This to make it 1-0. What a save from Peter Schmeichel! Seedorf. He's on it, can he get away? Shot a goal! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Xabi Alonso goes short. Sagantosu are looking to go forward now. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
White clears, and they're quick to get it back. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Kagawa. Foot in. Bellingham. Great vision. Pass somewhat off target. Kaka. Mbappe is onto this. Can he get it through? And the finish! Goal! The first significant strike. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Kong and Hanoi. And the referee has signalled for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
I think the scoreline probably is a fair reflection of the first half. If there is perhaps one criticism I can make, it would be the wastefulness in front of goal. You really ought to be putting those chances away. They have to make up for that.
Kong and Hanoi are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Kong and Hanoi leading courtesy of the game's only goal. And he's managed to get free. Oh, that's neat. Mbappe! And that's a good finish. And this is getting better and better. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. Kong and Hanoi are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Đi nữa. Đi vào mẹ ơi.
That's good running with the ball. And he's in and pull it! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Bullet is offering a right smile there.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Xabi Alonso with the short one. Played out towards the right wing. Hangs in it. Oh, good climb! And now a sudden chance to counter. Defending was strong and firm. Played out wide. Can he get on the end of this? Sagantosu appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple. Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Almost an hour gone. And here's Kane. Kaka can see things others simply cannot. Oh, good take in a good area. And it's made its way to him. Kaka! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
That ball looks a good one. Good take, and is he in? There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And he's found... And the shot! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Kong and Hanoi needed that. They really needed it.
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And here's Hullet. Kagawa will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. No, that's been intercepted. Kane. Threads one in. Great ball if he can get there. Bonucci clears it away. Mbappe, whose purpose now is to complete a hat-trick. This looks promising. Donadoni has it in a wide position. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Seedorf. This is a promising build-up. Now it's Kaka. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Ah, that's a fine interception. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Kong and Hanoi clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Locatelli does really well to win the ball there.
Substitution on the field. Number 17.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Number 26.
Now it's Mbappe.
Number 21. Bullet.
Kong and Hanoi
22.
can consider themselves just about safe
Coming
now.
on the field. Number 20. Deco.
That could spell
Number
trouble.
11.
Cafu
Rafinha.
is one of the
Number
key
9.
ingredients in the team's attack.
Baggio. Number 15. Stojkovic. Substitutions taking place.
Deco. Stojkovic running with intent. Now, can they get him away? Well, that pass isn't the best. And Rafinha. And he is depth. Tries a shot! Brilliant from Rafinha! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And they are disappearing out of sight. And that really is so impressive. And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
A case now of complete control. Spread out to the left. Oh, that's fabulous. Great ball and a decent chance! And I think we're done. Yes, we are done. Kong and Hanoi can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours,
Hello,
it might not
everybody,
feel like
and
that.
welcome to
The
today's
stadium
match.
is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So things are underway.
It's always intriguing to see just how much influence Bonucci has over the game here.
Part of a famous back three, of course, that is written into Italian footballing folklore.
Yeah, and he was the most adept with his feet and build-up play, Peter. I would say his style of play is more sweeper-like. It's going to be his job to muck up anything the backline wins back and then start zipping passes left, right and over the top.
He won't be happy with that one. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cafu. Deco. And it's hoisted clear. Oh, that's neat. Segal has another go. Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Nice control. Xabi Alonso. And now they can spring out of defence. He's got plenty of space out wide here. He's shifting through the gears here. Wirtz play. Impressive job. Oh, off the bar. Oh, it's a fair try, but just off target.
Messi must have been hit by a flash of doubt then. He complicated what looked like an easy opportunity.
And here's Mbappe. Great ball, and he's in here. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
And the shot! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, he's tries a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
keeper's dealt with that. Kong and Hanoi have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Mbappe. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing. So
Can he finish? There it is!
look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Kong and Hanoi have broken through. It's 1-0.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
That's a cute ball. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Gullit. And he's in on goal. Decent chance! Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Now it's Messi. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Kaká venturing down the left. Silvestre is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Some front-footed pressing going on here. And here's Gullit. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And this is Mohamed Salah. And now the breakaway. He's on it, can he get away? He's rising! Not a bad try by any means.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Great defending, strong and determined. And it's Szoboszlai. Tries to play it through. It's Salah!
Kong and Hanoi really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Deco. Now it's Gullit. Now it's Gullit. Oh, now he can run away with it. Backward it goes. Oh, he's having a go! Superb from Gullit! A finish of true class! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things.
Mohamed Salah! Brilliant, brilliant Mohamed Salah! A finish right from the top draw. On the cusp of half-time, he delivers with perfect timing. A truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
That was magnificent. The way he caught it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
Just 1 in it now.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Oh, no joy this time. And for the first half, that is that. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that 2-goal cushion early in the second half.
Kong and Hanoi are leading, but it is still delicately poised. It's 2-1. The second half is up and running. Now it's Messi. Oh, super ball! And needless to say, that deserved better.
Mohamed Salah deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Kong and Hanoi are looking to go forward now. And this is Gullit. Good claim, no margin for error there.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Now it's Kaka. He's got away. Oh, sweet feet. And the finish! And he hits the net. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So the lead now is 2.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another.
It's Salah! Glorious! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
Liverpool cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
It's their second corner of the game. Oh, great defending, that needed doing.
Oh, that's excellent, such a clean tackle.
Quarter of an hour into the second half. Kaka. He has found the way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And that is a little undercooked. Seedorf. Good ball, good take. Showing good feet, and it's Kaka. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
Pullet ready to try one. So, a genuine chance to increase the lead. Alonso! Kong and Hanoi have their third corner. And he shoots! Messi has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. And he welcomes it in, and he's definitely onside. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Liverpool really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Substitution on the field. Number 17, Xabi Alonso. Number 21.
That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Number 26.
Has a look and plays it forward. Silvestre calmly anticipates.
Substitution.
Kong and Hanoi still have the cards to affect this game. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Cafu. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Oh, there's a probing ball. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Bonucci charging forward, the ball at his feet. Oh, shooting chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
And he stands tall, impenetrable. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away.
And a chance! So close to drawing level.
Well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly.
So, third corner of the game. Towering header!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, good spread. And it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. It's a really well-measured ball. There's the shot! Oh, brilliant stop from Courtois! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Desperate defending required here.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Played out to the left flank, and that was asking for too much. I think we're just about done here. Roberto Carlos. Neymar. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cafu.
That's good play from him.
And he's managed to get free.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Deco. Now it's Seedorf. That's a good ball. That's a good ball out wide. Seedorf. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Dink through. Silvestre gets across to intercept that. He's found a way through. Deco. And there goes the final whistle. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after which you feel it's a shame anybody had to lose.
This is a lost children.
Well, how will we look back on that?
Well, Peter, this was probably more slugfest than a game of football, but I actually found it very enjoyable. A game that was constantly on the edge as both sides went full pelt trying to win this. A throwback to games gone by.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So off we go then.
It's always intriguing to see just how much influence Bonucci has over the game here.
Part of a famous back three, of course, that is... And the shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. And this is... Real chance! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Terrific goal. What a super sharp finish.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And it's Beckham. Nicely weighted ball. Aimed beyond the defence. Van Dijk. And it's Roberto Carlos. To Beckham. And here's Yamal. Stood up well to him there. Rodri makes the interception. And it's made its way to him. Kagawa. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Now it's Mbappe. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Now it's Mbappe. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. No, it's come to nothing. Kagawa can so cleverly bypass the press. That has not gone well. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Kagawa. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Seedorf. Kaka. Robson. That has ended up in no man's land. He's a sharp little ball here. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Kong and Hanoi clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And that is expertly dealt with. Kaka. And it's Xabi Alonso. And here's Mbappe. Lovely feet. Now there's a fight. Mbappe!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And here's Hullet. Cafu in acres of space out. Terrific effort! Oh, it's come off the upright. Roberto Carlos is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Davids, Mbappe, Mbappe going forward. Now Robson, and it's Davids. Rodri, and it's Beckham. Knocks it into space. Yamal. Oh, he's been caught on it. Can he finish? It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Kaka, who does have an assist to his name. Kong and Hanoi looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. And that's going to be a booking. Davids. Now Van Dijk. Roberto Carlos. Now Robson. Oh, it's a great ball here. He's got plenty of space out wide here. There's the shot! It's hit the upright. But he's left disappointed.
And not just close, agonisingly close.
Robson is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Kagawa, and it's Hullet. Van Dijk gives no quarter whatsoever. Looking for options for movement. Threads one in.
There will be 1 minute at a
Davids. Beckham. Kagawa. Kong. And the referee has signalled for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Hello everybody,
Kong and Hanoi up by 1 goal at the halfway point.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps, that's not too much to ask.
Kong and Hanoi can look back at a decent first half. 1-0 the score. Back on the way then. Kong and Hanoi leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. And the pass is intercepted. Kong and Hanoi do have a chance to counter here. Kaka going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, that's fabulous. And it's Kaka. Kaka will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Now then, clash of the egos.
Mbappe. Crunching tackle. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Roberto Carlos. He is through here. Oh, that's a great run he's made from deep. Hangs one in.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, he's looking to get away, but the defending is persistent, adhesive. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Cross needs to be good. Takes a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Lampoon Warriors with the corner, they're first. Kong and Hanoi have the chance to go the other way. That's a good foray he's making. Now it's Yamal. Tries to play it through. Drills one in.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
He's having a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Lampoon Warriors really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Xabi Alonso running with the ball. And here's Mbappe. Nice physical challenge. Van Dijk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Xabi Alonso. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. And here's Mbappe. Kaká. Silvestre gets into a good position.
Substitution on the field.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Lantern Warriors are looking to go forward now.
Substitutions taking place.
Neymar has the space to scheme. It's Rosetsky! It's their second corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. And no, he's seen through all of that. Short changes him with that pass. Silvestre. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And a chance! It's off target and by quite a way.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
Substitution on the field. Number
The
17.
two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Number 22. Kakao. Number 21. Bullet. Coming on the field. Number 4. Frank Lampard.
Kong and Hanoi have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution.
Baggio. Substitution in
Now it's Mbappe. Foot in.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Still just that single goal and we are nearly done. Totti. Rafinha! It's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Kong and Hanoi are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Not the most convincing of passes. Roberto Baggio. Howson. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is
There will
that
be 3
simple.
minutes added time.
Oh, terrible pass. It's Rosetsky! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And the referee brings it to a close. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration.